Happy July. Yeah, happy July. Well, I say happy July. It's nearly August. But I can't say happy August because we're not in August. So, I'm just rambling. Nobody's on yet, so if you are watching this back, I am rambling because I'm waiting for people to come on. There we go. I recently just got this. It's actually quite good. So this is just the Lip Library Hybrid Lip Mask by Be Perfect. And oh, we have people on now, so I can stop rambling to myself. Hi Sydney, hi Spooky, hi JV, Sophie and Alexandra. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? Just straighten my hair. And I need to brush my brows. It's so annoying when I need my brows doing. I get so annoyed with them. I'm okay, thank you. How are you? Hi Nicole. Hi Sophie. Hi Connect. In time for bed. Hope you have a nice sleep. How are you? Where are you in the world? Stay safe. I'm really hot, like really hot. I've just been like doing my hair and that made me even more hot. It's really like humid here at the moment. It's just vile. So I've got the fan on, so I hope you can hear me. I haven't got my mic on either today. I just couldn't be bothered. I just thought I'm just going to jump on for a little bit just to do my monthly stream and just to say hi. And then I'll go then, but I just wanted to pop on and do my monthly stream. So yeah, there'll be some more makeup videos, don't worry. Philippines. Okay, keep safe. Oh really? Oh, that's fab, Alexandra. The Lifter Glaze one. Was that on a TikTok live or was it on YouTube? No, it's summer in the UK. And it's, to be fair, where I live, I don't know about anywhere else, but from pretty much March through to now, we've had pretty much nice weather the whole time. Like, I'm talking around 20s pretty much all the time, and most of the time it's actually been really nice weather, like blue sky and things. We've had some days where it's been pretty cloudy and pretty muggy. I might turn this light down a minute, it's a bit bright. Hang on. Yeah, and it's been a bit, you know, stuffing, close and muggy and things like that. But obviously today it's like only about 19 degrees, but because it's been raining, the humidity is like really, really high. Plus I'm in a new build house, so my house holds the heat, unfortunately, which is great in the winter because I hardly need to put my heating on. And if it does, it pops on for like 5 minutes. But in the summer, it is sweltering. And obviously, with my windows, I can open them so much. But because of my cats, I can't open them too wide. But even if we did, to be honest, it just, because it's been how stuffy and that it is outside, it's not really going to help. In the house. So yeah, it's been quite warm. I think a few days ago it was like 25 degrees. But actually no, it was 26.5. So it just varies really, and different parts of the UK are different. I know like London and that can get quite hot, and other cities, but it just fluctuates. Hi Sophia, how are you? Oh, Mercy, hello. You can chill a little bit now. She's upstairs and she's fine, thank you. Ah, okay, fab. I can't remember talking about it on here. I know I was talking about it on TikTok. To be fair, guys, I haven't really been live on TikTok, so I do apologise. I I was really regular with it, and I've just got so busy in June and July that I've just been a bit all over the shop. So my aim is from August to go live at least twice a week. I'm not going to commit to any more than that. I don't know what days and I don't know what times yet. It's going to be as and when. But what we will be doing in those lives is chatting, just hanging out, and obviously doing some ASMR triggers as well. And that's about it really. So it'll be twice a week. I'm not too sure on days. You know, it might only be an hour, might be 2. I just don't know yet. Hi X-Men, how are you? Yeah, like when it rains, it will be muggy, wouldn't it? Like, and to be fair though, even if it don't rain, I don't know about you, but I find it just gets muggy all the time. Like, especially when clouds come. It doesn't have to rain, but if clouds come, that's it. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait, Alexandra. I absolutely love autumn. Like, I am literally just longing for those days. To be fair, our summer and spring, okay, we've had some hot times, but it hasn't been mega, like, humid. There's been some times when it's been extremely humid and really, like, uncomfortable. Then it's been a couple of times when it's been really uncomfortable with the heat. But overall, compared to, like, the last few years, I mean, we've had a good time, I think, spring and summer so far. Whereas I remember last year we had a lot of rain and then like hot, humid a lot of the time. The same before, it was just vile. Whereas this year hasn't been too bad, to be honest. But you know, can't wait for that though. Just to have my cushions, have a like a throw blanket, or you know, watching some TV and it's dark outside, or hot chocolates, and yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. Thank you, Martin. Hi, Sour Kiwi. I've got a strong accent. I don't think it's that strong, really. Yeah. You should hear some of the people where I'm like from. I listen to some of the people now, and I'm like, we didn't sound like that when we were at school. And I'm like, and I don't sound like that now. I'm thinking, you're sounding more Midland than we ever did. It's so weird. Yeah, it's the clamminess, isn't it? Like, and like every little area, like that gets really clammy. I found this balm, it was absolutely fantastic. I found it on TikTok shop. I did post a video about it earlier actually, and it is absolutely incredible. So I'm putting it like on all these kind of bits where I typically like to sweat. Oh, it's been a game changer for me. It's absolutely fantastic. Got a little conservatory at the back. That's hot. Hello, Hayley. Thank you for commenting. Let me just finish reading the rest of your comment. In the New Austin range. New Austin range. Coming out in B&M? No, because we've got a big B&M now by us. Before we've only got like little stores, and we've got a big one now. It took over one of the home bases, and when I went in there, it was like, oh my God. And I was like, because I don't really shop in B&M. I'm quite more of a home bargain person, and to be honest, I went into Home Bargains first and got everything I wanted. Then went into B&M to see if it was just like extra bits that I wanted, because I find that Home Bargains is definitely cheaper, whereas B&M I find a lot more pricey. But no, I don't know what that is. I live in Spain. Yeah, it must be really hot and stuff like that over there as well, because I mean, I'm guessing you don't have aircon, do you, in places like Spain? Because when I went to Greece, I found it was quite cool in the rooms and stuff because they didn't have any windows. It's always big open things. And then obviously the rooms have all got air conditioning. So, you know, that's fine so I can sleep. And obviously in the day, like when I've been there, I can jump in the pool, I can jump in the sea. Whereas I just can't really do that at home. But yeah, I find like the heat abroad so much better. I know that sounds really silly, I hear that all the time, but I don't know what it is, but it just feels better. It's not suffocating. It's just, hey, you good Baba. You can't see you. You can't see you. You're too big. You're too big. This one here, this is my husband's and mine star signs joined up. No, Max, you can't come up, mate, because I'm trying to read comments. No, Max, no, come and sit here then. Come on. Come sit there. Oh, goodness. Right, up here. Come, let me hold your tag first. Thank you very much. You wanna... What have you got in your mouth? What have you got? Oh, sorry, guys. 36 degrees in Oklahoma. Oh, I remember the one year when we had 36 degrees. Oh my God, I don't know how I managed to like cope with that. I remember sitting in my bedroom and we didn't have the aircon, nothing on, absolutely sweltering. I remember that night when I was sleeping, I don't know how I got through that. Like, that's just extortionate, isn't it? Ridiculous. Oh, you meant an autumn range? No, I don't think they had it in when I was in there. I don't think they did. We have AC. Ah, right. See, it won't be too bad if I, like, we've got little portable ones. We have been fortunate. We managed to buy one. I think 2018 we bought the first one, and that's actually still in here. It's not very good, but you know. And then I got a couple because my brother-in-law works for an aircon company, so we got them a lot cheaper. They're both portable, but to be honest with you, I need one in every room, and they're not that great, do you know what I mean? It depends on the size of the room and all that kind of stuff. I would like another one, but they're still quite expensive. I'd love it in my house, to be honest, and I'm considering looking at getting it put in. But it's just going to cost a fortune, and then we'll end up like ripping the walls out and different stuff like that. I don't know how it's going to work. So we were looking at maybe just buying ones that you can put above the window. I think about £1,000 per room we were looking at, I think, for the size that we wanted. So I could do one in my studio, and like our bedrooms are the key. So I don't know, but I've got a fan on at the moment, and this fan's actually really good. I only got it from like Amazon. I think it was like, was it 20 quid? And it is the best fan I've physically bought apart from a Dyson. So, but if we had it in my bedroom, it wouldn't be too bad because then I'd sleep better. Max wants to be on camera. Yeah, he does. Hello, everybody. You're very welcome, Samantha. Thank you so much for watching. Sophia from Portugal. Hello. From Italy. Oh, we've got quite a few European people here tonight, which is amazing. I'm sorry to you got a migraine. They are the worst. But I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. Max, do we say hello to the peoples? So we say hello to the peoples. From Sweden, hello. No, you can't itch. You can't itch your ears because you know you get poorly ears when you do that. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow and my brows. So I should have had my brows done last week. But they cancelled the day before. So they managed to squeeze me in tomorrow. So get my nails done and my brows. Because they're just... I'm still trying to even them out after the other person like made it wonky. And then... where are you going now? From Germany. Yeah, so I'm trying to get them to fill out a little bit, and you know, they just look pale and it doesn't suit. Because I've had my hair done, I've washed it today, so I had my hair done on Friday, and it looks fab. It doesn't do it justice in here because of the lighting. And then I've washed it today, so obviously the colour's settled a bit, but you can't see it in this light. I love it, I absolutely love it. Max is adorable, thank you. Good videos. I love your videos. I've seen this before. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've just put this on. I've been using an exfoliator, and when I put the exfoliator, it really like plumps my lips. And I've been using a mask, but I've just got this on. So yeah, it's got a bit of colour. But yeah, it's nice. Congratulations on winning. Thank you. I'm not a football fan, but what I did find out actually that the goalkeeper is actually from where I'm from. So I'm like, yeah, because it's like, you know, a local. I just like that, so it's brilliant. But no, I don't watch football. I'm not really into sports at all. Please do Macmillan. I don't know what Macmillan channel. Well, hang on. Macmillan challenge is. I don't. Is there a challenge? Hi from Bulgaria. Oh, thank you, Alexandra. How are you? Hi, Darren. How are you? So, what I do on my hair is I've always used my Dyson hairdryer, and I use the GHD straightener, still the wide one. I use the other one where you can straighten and dry. I was just a bit worried. I felt like it was making my hair more damaged, so I've stopped using it. What I really do want is the Dyson Airwrap, just to dry my hair with it and give me a bit of volume without putting curls in, because I find if I put curls in, it goes really bushy. So I just don't know. Hi, Bubbles, Fuzzy Bones. Bubbles, Fuzzy Bones. That's random, but I like it. Just to let you know as well, guys, I know I am live on here right now with you guys, but a video on Be Hasty ASMR has gone live at 9 o'clock. So it is a fast and aggressive, follow my instructions. So after I've gone off here, guys, head over to Be Hasty, give me a subscribe and check out my new video. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers, so if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to Be Hasty ASMR, because it really does help. When I've come to the US, well, I was meant to be going to the US this year in September, to Florida, but we had a bit of a problem getting a visa. My waiver got denied because of my mental health, and then I was told that I needed to go to London Embassy for like 7 in the morning, and it was like months after I tried to apply. So I needed to pay my like 12.5 grand to Florida to Virgin in June. And my appointment wouldn't have been until like the 7th of August, and then I'd have to pay to go over there to London, stay out and all that. It'd just been absolutely cost me a fortune. It already cost me 160 quid just to set them in motion. And once I paid, then I went, oh, well, we can't get you in until August the 7th at 7:30 in the morning. And the problem is it still could have been denied, so it meant I'll be 12.5 grand down without going anywhere. So it was a case of the way it fell, it didn't fall right. Whereas if I had if I won't go in, say, like to the end of the year or like next year, I could have gone to London, did it, and then if it got denied, it wouldn't have been too bad, because I wouldn't have lost any money, even though I would have cost travel and hotel and stuff like that. But yeah, which was a bit of a pain in the bum, because I've been twice before and I've never had a question, do you have any mental health issues, you know, that you take medication or whatever for. And because obviously I've said yes, because I do need to have my medication on me, then it got denied. So like my husband and my 2 kids got accepted and mine got denied, so I couldn't, do you know what I mean? It was just stupid. So yeah, we're not going to America, so I don't know when I'm going to go. We're on about going again next year, and I just don't know. I need to sort in place a visa first. So I think what I'm going to try and do is book a meeting to have my visa done, because then I'll know then, and that'll last me like 5 years. do that first rather than booking a holiday, because I'm going to have to go through that route anyway, because my waiver will be denied again unless I say I don't have any mental health issues. But then if I say that and then it gets found out, or they see me medication, I could be deported. So it's not really worth the risk. So I might go down, just get my visa done, and then I can book a holiday when I can. So I won't be going to America yet until I've sorted that out. Agreed, I want to experience that experience. What? My spa, do you mean? Yeah, that's what I mean, Alexandra. I found like my hair had got so much more damage in it, and I think that hindered me, part of my healing my hair, because I started to use that and I noticed there was more like snip offs, and I'm thinking I'm not using that then, just to be on the safe side. Hi Yasmina, how are you? So you rate the hair wrap then. Does it make your hair bushy or? Your bubbles is hot. It is hot. Gabon, where's that? Hi Andrew, how are you? Mossy. Oh, hi Jenny. Is it pronounced Jenny? Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for checking in. I don't know, I do like America. I don't know. I just really, I've always been a huge American person, and I don't know why. And I've always wanted to live there. But I know realistically it wouldn't be practical with my mental health and my physical health. It would cost me a fortune, and I ain't got that kind of money. And I just don't think I could be away from where I am. Do you know what I mean? I get homesick really easily. So I just know it wouldn't work. But I don't know, I'd love it. I would love to visit all the states, if I'm really honest. Just appreciate, you know, the culture in each like state, because I find it all seems very different state to state, and I just like that. Hi Stacey, how are you? Hi Daily Breath, how are you? Love and Beats, thank you for your question. What made you get into ASMR? And what's one idea you'd love to do just because you can? So, I come across ASMR probably about 8 years ago, maybe. Whispers Red was on a TV show in the UK called This Morning. It's how I first heard of ASMR. I was so curious about it. It's usually one of those things on Phil's head. And then I was thinking about it because I couldn't sleep. I was thinking, who is she? I couldn't remember for the life of me. And for some reason back then, their interview wasn't shared on social media or whatever. And then I finally found her because I couldn't remember what the thing was called. And then I came across her. And that was it then. Like, I slept and I used to listen to her all the time. Then I found Gentle Whispering, then I found loads of other artists, and it just became a regular thing for me. And then I was really always wanted to like do something on YouTube. I've always wanted to help people. I used to want to go into mental health nursing, all sorts of different things like that. And then like I started to do like little lives on Facebook and just doing a little bit of glossy boxes, unboxing stuff like that. And then I was just like, I can do this. So I said that to my husband, I went, I could do this. And then I just ignored it. And then I found, magically it come up, Gentle Whispering series, How to Become an ASMR Artist. I was fascinated by it. And I watched it and I was like, that was it. I was like, I really want to do it. And then my husband was like, go for it. And then he got me a Yeti, and that was it. So that was how I kind of got into it. And, you know, and what's the idea you'd love to do? I don't know. A lot. Do you mean like what videos to film? Is that what you mean? Hi Bellaloo, I can't pronounce your name, but hello, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you, Andrew. It's from South Africa. Amazing. What time is it there now? Hello CB, how are you? Romania, hello. I said the air up takes a bit of getting used to, but it does a good job of straightening my wavy hair. Oh, Okay. It's expensive though, isn't it? And I don't want to buy it if it doesn't work. I wonder if a cheap version will be any good. It is, Amanda, but I think it's since somebody has come into power, because it never used to be that complicated. Everything's like changed now, and it's really like strict. But I haven't been. I went 15 years ago to Florida when I got married out there as well, which what really annoyed me, because I've got a marriage certificate and did have to get a license and all that stuff. So that was all done over there. And then I went back to, so that was 2010, and then I went to New York. I think that was 2012, and that was the last time I went, so it's a while ago. I've always wanted to go back to Florida. I'm really gutted, and then I keep seeing people like, are in America, I've gone on this holiday there and this holiday, and I'm just like so envious, because I'd love to just go there, do you know what I mean? But it clearly wasn't meant to be, was it? I've had loads of things that have come up though now that really, to be honest with you, the money needed elsewhere rather than the holiday. And you know, we've had like extra stuff done around the house now rather than you know, I've had the flooring done, I've having part of my garden done, only part. We're doing it in stages, so it's costing us less at once. You know, and then there's been my dog, he's been unwell, so, and the insurance wouldn't pay out. To do with like the vet's wording, so that's set us back like a few grand. So I've had all that kind of come up. There was a couple of things with the family and other stuff have come up, so realistically it wasn't practical. Max, I can't leave him either, he's just a big baby. He just wouldn't eat. Like if I go away for a night, he's a wreck, and just leaving him 2 weeks like that, or even a few days, is just a nightmare. I would like to go to Africa, to be honest. I just don't know where I would visit. I would like to do like a safari though. That would be nice. Hi, Game with Mary. Hello, so Relaxation. Ah, so you're from Texas. Lovely. It's the Pacific Northwest. I don't know whereabouts, what areas that is. Nevada here. Oh wow, I bet you're hot there. Good morning from New Zealand. Oh, hello, New Zealand. That's, you're going to say you're about 7 in the morning, is it now? I have done several videos with mental health related. I have to watch really, because I can find things like that quite triggering. Because obviously a lot of the time I base stuff around myself or things like that, and I'm talking about certain stuff, I can get a bit overwhelmed, which is why when I've filmed some ASMR videos before, I get a bit emotional. I have to try and like stop and cut it out and stuff. So I try not to, you know, I might do something at some point, but how do you spell it? Say, is it Kiwi? I don't know how you pronounce your name. Yeah, Belgium is a little bit too far. You know, some people, you know, if they can afford it or want to come over here for other things as well. You know, it's a personal thing about what people have got, what money they have, what they want to allocate, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I would totally understand if, you know, it isn't practical coming over from somewhere like Belgium, because, you know, that is a bit of a trek, and that's not going to be cheap, is it? But you never know, maybe one day. Love from Croatia. Hello, how are you, Tina? It's past 10 p.m. Ah, okay. Hi, AB, how are you? Yeah, shark's quite expensive as well, though, isn't it? We're in Washington State. Ah, okay. 8:21 a.m. What do you think your greatest ASMR achievement is today? Personally, just I think is hitting 100,000 subscribers and got my plaque. I think with me though, everything's been a great achievement, like working my way through. It's been different as it's gone along. Like, you know, like it was 1,000 subscribers first, and that was just like wow, and then it was like getting monetized, and then it was like, you know, each 10,000 or every 1,000 was like an achievement, and every 10,000 like it. But like a big significant thing is definitely my getting my plaque. Out on the Olympic Peninsula. What's the furthest place you'd like to travel? I don't know really. Obviously America, that's a good at least 9.5 hours ish, 6 maybe to New York. So yeah, probably America, to be honest with you. I know California's like, I think that's like, is that like 14 hours, something like that. So maybe like Mauritius, I was looking, that's like 10 hours. I think like Australia, and that's too far for me, and Japan, places like that are too far for me really. I don't really like travelling. Thank you, Gerald. Well, I'm gutted I can't attend, so, but you know, maybe next year. I don't know yet. We'll just see what happens. Let's get a visa sorted first. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Love and Beats. This. So I got it in a starter kit. It's Be Perfect kit. I use a couple of their things, like the brow stuff. I've got like the foundation and different things. And there was this in there, so it's just like Lip Library hybrid lip mask, but it's got a slight like tinty shade to it, and it's got this. So it's quite refreshing. But I've been using just like a lip scrub, trying to do it quite regularly, and then putting on like a lip mask, and it's really been like keeping my lips nice and plump. And then I just use this. To be fair though, my lips look quite plump tonight. I don't know why. No, more like I've got a filter on or something like that, because my lips don't look like that normally. But you know. Hi Babby, hi B, hi Lily, hi Lana. Hi God of Textures. Dee Dee, no. I did say a while ago that I wasn't going to Florida. So I tried to apply. Was it like May or April? I think it might have been April. I tried to apply for the visa. The waiver got denied. But then I couldn't go, bear in mind, from like April time, I couldn't get in until like the 7th of August in London. But at 7:30 in the morning, like how is that even practical to get there? And that was to have a full assessment, a 3-hour assessment to get a proper visa. I don't want a proper visa, I just want to travel on there for 2 weeks. What's the most difficult one you've made since starting the channel? I do like your questions, thank you. I don't really know, to be honest. I think they all have their difficult things. There's always something, do you know what I mean? It's whether it's the noise, whether it's me being stupid and not getting my words out, or whether it's like a complicated setup, or whether it's complicated with the editing. Like, I think everything is different, but I don't really know. I think something like my Doctor Who, maybe, or I don't know. I don't really know. Probably my more creative side of things, because they cost a lot of money. They're very time consuming to edit and to put together. So probably something like that, really. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it might be, if I'm like, there's different things in there. Like hitting 200k was just like, again, another amazing milestone. Like if I hit a 300k, that'll be another milestone. Do you know what I mean? But something like that is never going to happen. If I hit a million, which, well, that time probably like 50, 60, but that would be an achievement then. So it just depends, obviously, where I'm at really in life. 11, 12 hours, okay. Hello, April. You have. I do want to go to Norway. Yeah, I'd like to visit Finland, Norway, Switzerland, maybe Austria, and Iceland. Now, I'm 40 next year in January, and I was looking at going somewhere like that. I want to go when it's quite cold and snowy, and that I want to have that kind of thing, because I love that. You know, whether it's like a few days or it's like 5 days or something like that, that's what I'm looking at doing. But Norway is definitely one on my list. I think I think I did like an ancestry thing, and I'm like 0.2% Norwegian, apparently. I don't know how far back that is though, because I went quite far back, and I didn't get anyone from Norway, so I don't know how far I go back. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Something Shivers. Is it Cole? Cole? I don't know how to pronounce that. But thank you so much. I hope you're well. Thanks, Jenny. Thank you so much for checking in. Hopefully speak to you soon. Bye. Enjoy Washington. Yeah, so we filled out that form, and it's called a waiver form. So with the UK, with there being whatever things in place, you fill out this form, and it's basically, I think it's an ESTA form, and then most of the time it should get approved, and then it's classed as a waiver, so you don't need a full visa. But mine was declined, and it was because of my mental health. So there's a question on there, which I don't think was on there before, but it was a question saying, do you have mental health issues that obviously have caused you issues over your time, which what mental health issue doesn't, that you've, something like you have to take medication for, or, but on the same question it also said, have you had an infectious disease? And like, you can't link them together anyway. But even without linking them together, what was I meant to say on that question? Saying no. Like I said, I've been twice before, never had a problem with the ESTA form. It was approved both times. I don't even think I had that question even on the ESTA form. I think it was so simple. So yeah, so that was what's denied. So because of that, I need to have a full visa just for a 2-week holiday. Did you get it? Hey from Oklahoma. Hi, how are you? What's one kind of ASMR video you've always wanted to do? I don't know really. I've probably kind of done everything I wanted to do. There's probably a few more creative things I wish I could do, but for some reason my channel don't seem to like them. However, I am going to start doing them. I'm going to start doing some, but I'm going to kind of do some that link to my normal content. So, for example, I'm not going to do this, but I did something like this in autumn. So, for example, a face exam on a witch, and, you know, massaging a witch, a facial on a witch, that kind of thing. Like using what people like with a bit of a theme behind it. Happy birthday, Joey. From Brazil, hi. Ryan, hello. Yeah, I'd really love to go. That's my place that I'm thinking of going, is Iceland. Probably won't need that long to go there, but I'd like to go. That is one place that is on my list that I really want to do. So we'll have to see. And yeah, first pronounced like Paul. Oh, okay. Pronounced like Paul. Cool. Okay. Exactly, Cam. Like some people think it's so easy, but it's not easy anymore. Like the kids and my husband passed, it wasn't an issue, nothing at all. But the questions on there now are so intense just for an Esther. I remember years ago, it was so straightforward. It didn't even take me that long. But when we did this, it was like loads of questions. And then there was questions joined that shouldn't be have joined up. They needed to be separate questions in itself. But even them, like if I went in and like, no, I don't have any mental health issues, but then I go through checking and then for somehow they see my medication and then they're like, what have you got that for? Didn't think you had any issues. Then what I meant to say, oh no, then they might take it off me or deport me. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just not worth all that hassle. So obviously because of all that, I went through the rigmarole of filling out a proper visa form. It took me about 2 hours, kept crashing, going back in, you couldn't do it. I filled it all out, eventually did it. It was like they made it impossible to fill that form out. I'm not telling you how many times I have to go in and go out again, go in again, press save, out, in, out, in. And then I had to pay like 150 quid or 60 quid or wherever it was. Then get told, well, there's no dates till August. And then to be told when you book it in, it's about a 3-hour assessment. They want to do a physical and all this with me. They want to check all my mental health records, all my physical health records, just to make sure that, you know, I'm not going to go insane on people. And then they said they could still decline me. And the most common illnesses to be declined now are major depression, major depressive disorder, which that's one of my conditions. Bipolar and different stuff like that. But obviously a personality disorder is not even listed. So if they find out I had a personality disorder as well, that mixed with complex PTSD, they're going to think I'm an absolute raving loon and not even let me in. So I'm just like, it's not even worth even going down, paying all that money to travel to London, stay in a hotel, go through all this stress that's going to cause me anxiety anyway, to be declined. I just can't be doing with it. Hi Ellie, how are you? You caught a live for a year ago. Blooming hell, where have you been? I only do one a month, but a couple of months ago I was doing the odd live here and there. So yeah. Cam, have you really? Like, it's so fascinating because I always wonder, like, who's actually here from the beginning? Do you know what I mean? Like, I always think, are these just new people? Of all the old ones, like, gone now? You know, it really fascinates me, like, when actually people started watching me. And I really wish I knew, like, who the first, like, 1,000 people were. It's just, you know, really interests me. Yeah, so I'd like to do some ski resorts, but I can't ski to save my life. What's your favourite food? I like a chippy or Chinese takeaway. I wouldn't know what to do in a speech therapy role play, to be honest. I do get asked that question a lot. I wanted to help people, came across ASMR, really enjoyed it, really helped me, and then I decided that I could do it, and I wanted to do something on YouTube, and I just thought, give it a go. That's in a nutshell. It's a lot more detailed than that, but, you know. Yeah, it is a headache, and there's just no need for it. I'm like, I want to go there for 2 weeks. That's it. I don't want to move in. I don't want to, like, do whatever. I just wanted to come visit one of your states, spend a bit of money there, you know, give you a bit of money, and then that's it. That's all I wanted to do, but that wasn't good enough. Considering I got married out there 15 years ago as well, it's just a bit of a joke, really. What's wrong with my lips? Nothing. Look fine to me. Been a bit sore, but I've been using my scrub. It looks great. And like I said previously, I don't actually know why they look this plump on here today. I've only got this on. But hey. Yeah, I've already took mine meds just before I came on. So I thought if I take them first, then I don't have to worry about, you know, thank you, Belinda Kind. I hope you have a lovely sleep and I hope you feel better, Lily. Thank you for checking in. Hi, Amini, how are you? Hi, Alex, how are you? Hi, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but you've got a cat in your name. Hello. Oh, my leg hurts. What's your favourite of the so I've got quite a few ASMR channels. I don't watch them as much as I used to anymore. I don't really have the time or the mindset to it, and especially with doing it myself, I just can't be bothered. I like Maria, Gentle Whispering, Whispers Red. See, I like loads, and I've got them all in my favourite section on YouTube. But if there's anyone I choose to watch, it would be Maria, or it would be, like, I quite like August, but a normal channel, not real person. I don't really like those. I don't find them relaxing. I have to have it visually. But other than that, at the moment, I don't particularly would go to watch anyone. Not that I don't enjoy people, because I do. I've got a long list of people, and I've shared as many as I can on my channel under my one of my about sections. So, favourite collab you've ever done? I haven't done many, to be honest. Obviously I've done more cross things over the, I don't know what to say, I don't know what it's called. I'd like to do more real person ones. How many languages do you speak? One. Oh, thank you so much, JG. Thank you. What's your favourite lip brand? I don't really know. I wouldn't say I've got a favourite thing. I just kind of, if I like the colour of it or something like that, then I will simply just buy it. And a lot of things now, I see a lot of things on TikTok, so I'm like, oh, I like that, and I thought I'll give that a go. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I've tried are more like lip balms that I've got sort of like a glow in. Like there's a couple I used to use from the Beauty Crop, and obviously the Maybelline Lifter Glaze, and this one, but it doesn't leave much of a colour, this one. It's hard because you can't really see on here, you know. Hi Victoria, how are you? Thanks, Joy. Oh, I'd love to collab with Gentle Whispering and Whispers Red. However, I have done a sort of collab with Whispers Red years ago. She did like a Great British ASMR series, and I was in one of the series. It was a very short video, a clip, but there was that. But I'd like to do a proper big collab with her. But Maria would be like a dream, but I don't even think Maria knows who I am, or if she does, she doesn't speak to me. But I'd like to do a lot. I'd like to work with so many different creators. I think it's fun to work with different people and see what they do. I'd like to work with Glow as well. So it'd be nice to work with different creators that do different things. I've got a couple of collabs lined up as well. I'm looking forward to working with Angelic Lo-Fi ASMR. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm in a little collab on her channel, but she's also coming to meet me soon, and we're going to work together. So I'm really looking forward to that because I really love her. I remember when I found her, she had like not many subs, and I just thought she's one person that I found really relaxing, and I thought strangely I quite liked it, which is weird because I wasn't really keen on like fast stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting her. And I don't really know. I just think I'd like to do a collab with a lot of people, especially people that I've sort of, I'd say grown up with. I mean, that I've watched and liked myself before even doing ASMR. Liam, what I will do, I'm going to do that on Be Hasty. So on Be Hasty, it's fast, quirky, chaotic, funny, sassy, that type of stuff on there. So anything like that will be on there. So make sure you go and give me a follow. There's a new video actually that went live tonight. Yes, something like that, Ellie. I'm working on a few different things at the moment, and I'm making them series. So I want to be able to hopefully get my viewers used to doing a bit of fantasy stuff as well, because that kind of stuff, I did a couple of bits like that when I first started out, and I do enjoy it, and I'm really like keen and getting into, you know, like having a script and really go like doing like an acting thing a little bit, because I enjoy that. So I've come up with some like themes, and I've made a series out of them, and so far I've got 3 series planned, and the first one is starting tomorrow, and that is a NASA interview. So it's going to be my NASA space program series. So that's the first one. Tomorrow's including obviously asking questions, a lot of typing, a lot of writing and stuff like that. So that's the first one. And then I've got a couple of other 2, which I'm not going to tell you those. And then there's a couple of other ideas that I've got. So what I want to do, I want to use fantasy, but use normal kind of stuff. So basically, like assessing the skin, like, because I know people like that, or a doctor checkup, but make it a bit more fantasy as well, rather than just doing a random like kind of role play. This, you know, I want to use it and mix it in with themes that I know people like on my channel, just to make it a little bit different. And I know they probably won't perform very well, but I'm really interested to like, you know, spread my wings a little bit. What do you do just for fun? Oh, well, I wouldn't do a profession just for fun, but I would love to be an actress. I'm all right, thank you, Victoria. How are you? Oh, that's a hard question, Joe. I've got both cats and dogs. I've got 5 cats and 3 dogs. I think dogs win for me, but then so do cats. That is a really hard question. Hi, Dana. How are you? What's a positive and a negative since opening your spot? Okay, so I can say easily from a negative. The negative sides are, it's time consuming. It's a lot of work on my body, and getting people to book in is hard. As in, trying to promote myself is very difficult. It's not straightforward, you know, and trying to get people even locally, like it's advertising is very difficult. So I think that side of it is the hardest. The positives are meeting my viewers, doing something that I enjoy, something where I'm using my qualifications like holistic and mixing it with ASMR, my 2 5 things together. I just enjoy, and I'm doing something different as well. Like, I'm just enjoying that. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to do it for, because obviously my body and things like that, and it's a lot of work on top. And just enjoying it for now, and enjoying what I'm doing, meeting people. God, this light's bright. You know, enjoy meeting people and getting some extra videos. But yeah, so the negatives aren't anything bad really. It's just like time consuming, physically draining, and obviously just promotion's hard. Hi Faith, how are you? Very difficult to make videos with animals. I've tried, and I've done one with Jodie before with my cats. That was an absolute nightmare, but I managed to put it together. I tried my dogs. No, none of them were having any of it. None of them. And in the end, I managed to get Toby, my cocker spaniel, to just kind of sit there and actually allow me to brush him for a little bit. So I did that as a bonus video, because it was only about like 6 minutes long or something like that. So it's very, very difficult. And Max, for example, if I ask him to do something, just gets really excited and think it's time to play, so it just wouldn't work. And then Willow, she's like, I'm not sitting on that chair like this. It's just hilarious. No, so obviously there's this channel, Be Hasty ASMR. I did have a lifestyle one called Be Brave Be Your Lifestyle. I got rid of everything on there and then opened Life with Nick instead. But to be honest with you, I don't post on there. I post on TikTok, and then I tend to share to Facebook the videos that are worth it, like Get Ready With Me's and stuff like that. But yeah, follow me on TikTok, which is life_with_Nick_. That's where I post a bit of everything, if I'm honest. Yeah, I probably would do a makeup video. I don't, you know, it could be on any of my ASMR artists that I collab with. The only thing is, if I do it with my daughter, she would need to be face on for you to actually see anything, and obviously we don't want to do that. So I could ask Jodie again. I have done one with Jodie before, so I could ask her. I don't know who ASMR with Star is, if I'm really honest. I've never ever heard of them. Hi Sarah, how are you? Yeah, I'll probably do another one with my daughter. A colour one. And like I said, the makeup is a difficult one. Fab, Ellie. Thanks, Gerald. Yeah, I think it's nice to be able to act and that. I feel like I want to have I like a little bit of everything. And I know some people don't really want to go to a channel that has a bit of everything on, and that probably does hinder me a little bit. But I like to have a bit of a variety mixed between real person, doll head. You know, I did do fast stuff on here, but I just think I'd rather do that on my separate channel, because it just means I could be as crazy and quirky as much as I want without, you know, the backlash of being on here where nobody's used to that kind of content. But on that channel, I'm more inclined to try stuff and go out my way a little bit. But it's a lot more cool, like chilled, lo-fi stuff. Whereas on here, he's a bit more professional. So it just, you know, difference there. But I think adding a bit of fantasy in as well will be quite fun, I think. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Sapphire. I've done a video explaining my tattoos before, if I'm honest, and I think I deleted it. Oh, thank you so much, Marie. Thank you. What's your favourite tattoo? To be honest, none of them. I'm not really keen on any of them. I probably like the one on my foot the most. It is a butterfly, but in the middle, it's like a green bow for mental health. Yeah, I mean, I normally go live on TikTok quite regular, but then I stopped a little bit. So the plan is to go live at least once to two a week. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really do a lot of YouTube lives because I just find not many people join them, and it's time consuming. And then if no one's really joining, it's just, I don't feel like it's benefiting me or my viewers. I don't really know how to accumulate more viewers. I might just do like a live stream for ASMR triggers or something like that. That would be quite interesting. So if I do like a live where you know it's just going to be ASMR, so I won't be answering questions or anything like that, maybe that might be a good thing to try. You know, whether I just do triggers or do a role play, so you join while I'm, say, looking at someone's skin. I don't know. That might perform a bit better, so I might give that a go. Actually, I will give that a go. Next month, August, you'll have your monthly live stream towards the end of the month. And then I'll do a ASMR live stream on here and see how we get on. Oh, thank you, Goblin. No, Liam, on it will be Hasty. I've already got, basically I'm uploading one video a week on Be Hasty. I used to do 3, I dropped it to 2, and then I got to the point when I wasn't posting, so it was too much. So 1 a week on a Tuesday at 9 PM BST. You're going to have 1 video. At the moment, I can't commit to any more than that with everything else that I'm doing. So I've already got 4 videos, well, 3 now, because there's already 1 gone up over the next 4 weeks. So then when my 4 weeks are up, then I'll film another stuff. So you've got 3 weeks before it will come. So what I'll do, when in 3 weeks time, I'll film 4 hasty videos again, and then I'll make sure I film one of them. So yeah, keep a lookout. There's different kind of stuff on there. Funny, quirky, chaotic, sassy, all that kind of stuff is on there. Like I said, I venture out a little bit more on there as well. Like I've done some mouth sounds, spit painting and stuff. I don't really know actually, all-time fave. I don't know. I don't know. because I always judge my work anyway. I'm probably proud of things more like Crystal the Mermaid and like my Doctor Who one, probably more of those ones really. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'd say is my fave, but probably not Love and Beats. I doubt that. I don't want more tattoos, no. I did at one point. I wanted like my dog's name on me. I wanted my one who passed, that was. There was a couple of other ones that I wanted. I want Be Brave, Be You on me. That's, oh, sorry I'm clicking. I would like Be Brave, Be You on me. I think that's relevant. Would I get it done? I don't know, maybe. I keep putting it off. And other than that, I don't really want any more tattoos, so I just don't really like the ones I've got anymore. I'm just bored of them. I wish I hadn't had them done, to be honest. Thank you, Marie. Hope you have a lovely time tonight, chilling, all the week. I don't know. Enjoy yourself for the next month, and I wish you well. And thank you so much for joining. Hi, Bart. It's nice to see you again. I'm all right, thank you. How are you? Hi, Lucy. How are you? I'm from the Midlands, Elena. Ebba, hello. You're welcome. What type of iPhone do I have right now? I have the iPhone 16 Pro. I had it when... I didn't have it when it first come out. I waited a few months. Box. Oh, I keep thinking about opening it up, you know, and then I'm like, panic alert comes in case, like, oh, I don't know. I can't just say, like, females and gays. That looks really, like, judgmental. I keep thinking, I'm still considering it. Somebody asked the other day, and I might do. I might. We'll see how I feel the next month or so. Hi, Jeffrey, how are you? No, I've not really spoke to her. I think it was about 2 years we didn't speak at all. And then I found something out and I was not happy and I confronted her and then it was fine. Then we've had the odd chat here and there, and then we've had a chat here and then we're on about like collabing, her coming up to me and having some spa experiences, and then me having a video for her channel as well. So I don't know yet. Hopefully she still wants to, but her plan was to come up sometime in September. She's going to let me know at the end of August, funny enough. But yeah, I hope so, because I really enjoyed working with her before, and hopefully she will come up and have the time to come up and we can work together again, because yeah, that was fab. She wants to obviously experience some of my ASMR experiences, but I really would like to do another kind of medical with her. But you know, we'll see what she wants to do closer to the time, which is quite exciting, and hopefully, because you know, it would be nice. But other than that, I don't particularly speak to her a lot. She's been very busy, and then I found out she had a kid, didn't she, the other year, and you know, she's got a bit busy life, and she was never really like sociable on social media until more recently, which is great now because we can communicate a little bit. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Lucy. What musical would you act out? Oh, none. I've looked at tattoo removal not so long ago. The only problem is it's going to leave scars, and 9 times out of 10 it leaves scars. I'd rather have my tattoo than a big scar on my arm. Yes, ASMR is my job, but I say content creating because I do all sorts of content, do you know what I mean? Like, especially on TikTok and that, I do beauty and lifestyle stuff as well, so, but yeah. Favourite shoe brand? I don't know. I don't really say what's my favourite shoe brand. Because to be honest with you, I just buy whatever I fancy. I don't particularly go for names as such. It's just, oh, I like those, I'll have it. If they look good and feel good, then I'll have them. I do quite like Ugg boots. But other than that, I wouldn't say I got really a thing. And I actually, tell a lie, just thought I do love Adidas trainers. So, mix of Adidas, Ugg, But I don't like Ugg shoes, only their boots. And then other than that, just random. To be honest with you, I don't particularly change my voice, but I suppose it's like with anything, if people have a phone voice, but to me and other people, I sound the same. Being hasty, sometimes I talk really snobbish and I probably go overboard with my accent on purpose. But I think it's just because most of the time I'm lazy when I'm talking like this. It's like slurry and just like just short. When I'm filming, I try to be clear as possible and not too fast, so people can actually understand me. Do you know what I mean? I used to, Nadine, not anymore. To be honest with you, I don't know. I'll continue as long as I can, or YouTube allows, to be honest with you. It just would be nice sometimes to be able to grow a bit more, get more views and things, because sometimes no matter what I try and try to improve and change, whether it's title, whether it's thumbnails, whether it's description, whether it's comments or type of videos, nothing seems to help anymore. I did better many years ago, and it's quite depressing. Like, no matter what I do, I don't seem to bring in new people, or people don't seem to click on my videos and stuff like that, and that gets a bit disheartening. I'm like, what's the point? So, you know. Hi, NBG. Oh, hello, Charity. Thank you, I'm glad to help. Bye, Sarah, thank you for checking in. Right, I'm gonna go, guys, because it's 10 o'clock now. It can be stressful, usually because of noise. That's the only thing. Like with me, what I find stressful is like background noise, disturbances, you know, getting stuff right. And then what I also find stressful is trying to do something and like hoping that it's going to take off and do well, and then it doesn't, and then that's disheartening. So that could be where the stress comes in. And sometimes if I have a creator's block, or I feel like I'm doing the same or whatever, that can be a bit stressful, thinking, oh, I need to know what I'm doing. But my main thing will be sound, like too much noise or disturbance from something, traffic sounds, anything like that is stressful. Yeah, so guys, if you're not following me on TikTok yet, please head on over and search life underscore with underscore Nick underscore. Give me a follow on there. I'm not using Life with Nick at the moment. Everything's going on TikTok, so please follow me on TikTok. I will be going back to live streaming once or twice a week, where I do ASMR triggers on there, chat, catch up and all that stuff. And I do try to post quite regular, normal, like beauty and lifestyle stuff as well. So please follow me on there. And if you're not yet booked into my spa and it is something you are capable of doing, please check out my website, which is bebravebeyouasmr.co.uk. On there you can see what treatments I offer, and you can find all sorts of information out that you need to. But if you need any, you've got any questions, message me on social media, or you can email me. So yeah, my spa is in Shropshire, and I do all sorts of ASMR experiences where I've combined ASMR with holistic therapies to make my own experiences. So yeah, I also offer customs now as well. So on Patreon, one level you can get a 10-minute video or so including each month. Then there's custom packages where you can have a colour analysis or skin assessment or makeup or a trigger video. And then there's another option where you can request a certain role play of your choice. So if you're not following me on Patreon yet, it's Be Brave Be You ASMR. Go and give me a follow. You can follow me for free, or you can go on one of the packages or purchase a custom. So there's those options for people if you want specific triggers. Like people are asking me for gloves, for example. You could buy a trigger video and then request gloves, so then I could do you about half an hour's worth of different gloves. All you need to do is purchase the level and then tell me what you want to do. So for example, you want gloves give me an email to send it to you. I've got the full month to film your video, just so I've got the time to do it, and then your request will be fulfilled within that time. And then once you've received your custom, it's recommended that you cancel your level so other people can come in, because there's only one available a month of each package. I hope that helps, guys. But you do have any questions about anything, let me know. And in the description of all my videos, there's ways you can support me and my social medias and things like that as well. It's been a pleasure talking to you all. Thank you so, so much. And I wish you all a wonderful August. And hopefully I will see you on some way of the platforms. Lots of love, guys. I will see you soon.